Hi guys, Heather here. Today we are going to be doing a quick morning routine for those of you getting ready to go back to school. This is done entirely with affordable products, so without further ado, let's jump on in. To start off, I always like to put some foundation on my skin. I know a lot of people prefer BB cream or CC cream. You can use either of those as well, but for me, it's always easier to use a stick foundation. I am going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free and Balance. This is in Classic Ivory 120, and I literally just twist it up and draw a couple of lines on my skin. And then we are going to take this and buff it in with a kabuki brush. I'm just using the Ultimate Kabuki by e.l.f. This will help kind of spread the product evenly around. Once you've done that, you're going to want to go in with your concealer. Today we're using the e.l.f. Perfect Blend Concealer. This is light beige. And we are just going to apply this to the problem areas. We're not really going to highlight. This is just to conceal. And any spots that you see that you think need some help. And then you just take your finger and pat those in, and they kind of blend in with the foundation. Once we have our concealer on, I like to do my brows next, and I'm using the Rimmel Brow This Way. This is my favorite brow product. I even use the little brushes and stuff that come with it. So you're just going to take the double-sided brush, and I only use the powder. It just makes it go super quick. I can do this in just a couple of seconds, where I just kind of brush it through my brows, filling in the sparse areas. I do have to dip in a couple of times, but it's just the easiest way that I've found to do my brows. And then I take the little spoolie, which it also comes with, and I just brush it through the brow. And that just helps spread the product and makes it look super nice and natural, which, if you're getting ready for school and you only have a couple minutes, is probably what you're going for. You just want some definition so that way it doesn't look kooky and sparse. Okay, so our next step that we're going to go in with is contouring kit. This is a Wet n Wild kit. It is the Dulce de Leche color. I know they have another one. I think it's caramelized something. But I'm going to take the contour side and dip a powder brush into it, tap off the excess, and we're just going to use this to kind of bronze up the skin a little bit, give us some life back to our skin, and that will help us look a little more alive in the morning. If you have the time, you can also dip into the cream colored and go underneath your eyes. I'm going to do that for the purpose of this video, but honestly, it's not necessary. This just gives you a little bit of brightening under there and kind of makes you look a little bit more awake, but again, not a necessary step. Next, we're going to continue with this contouring kit. I'm going to dip into the brown with an e.l.f. brush. I don't know. I think it's a blending brush. And we're just going to apply some of this into our crease. This will help give a little bit of definition to our crease and gives the illusion that we actually tried in the morning, even though if you're like me, you don't got time for that. Our next step is going to be the waterline. So I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This is in Mr. Bing. It is a lovely brown shade, and I find that with my brown eyes, it just really brings out my natural coloring. And I am going to go on the waterline. And the reason that I do this is, again, it gives the illusion that I tried. If you really want to, you can even smudge it down a little bit, but again, in the morning I don't have a lot of time, so I am just going to draw this on. And then to finish off our eyes, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous. This is the original formula. And I am going to apply a couple of coats to our top and bottom lashes. Now just remember, if you're getting ready and you are in a hurry, it is probably going to be, well, it's probably going to happen to you at least once. If your mascara dots up onto your upper lid, let it dry and then take any kind of brush or even just your nail and you can flick it away. That happened to me a lot when I was getting ready for school, so that was just a tip I wanted to throw in there. All right, and to finish off our look for the day, I like to use a gloss when going into school or even in college. It just makes your lips look like they have some definition and volume to them while making it super easy and not having to mess with like a lip liner or picking out the perfect color. So I'm going in with the Stay Glossy Savory Plum. That is the color. And we are just going to apply this to our lips. Alright guys, and this is the final look. Just letting you see, it's super simple, gives you a little bit of life and makes it look like you tried really hard while really keeping it to the bare minimum. I hope you enjoyed this look, and if you did, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I would love to have you as part of the family, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.